Hello everybody, this is GeneralJannis, and today in Death Guard Tactics I will be looking at the Greater Blight Drone, and that has gotten updated rules in the new Imperial Armour Compendium. So let's take a look. So the Greater Blight Drone is a Forge World unit available for the Death Guard in the fast attack slot, and it is a Daemon Engine. And based on the previews that people have made of the Imperial Armour Compendium and posted online, it seems like the Greater Blight Drone, previously costing a very high cost of 255 points, has gotten now completely new rules, and most importantly a very significant point cost slashing. So with no further ado, let's take a look at the new rules that people have previewed. So looking at the base stats and weapons for the Greater Blight Drone and the updates that we have, in the previous rules, the Greater Blight Drone was costing 255 points, and it had 3 brackets based on the 12 wounds it was having. But if we look now in the new rules, the Greater Blight Drone is only costing 125 points, which is a significant cost reduction, more than half, and it doesn't have any brackets or degradation, so it will consistently have a move of 14 inches. The weapon skill has been improved from previously 4+, now it's 3+. Ballistic skill is still unchanged on 3+. Strength now is 6 consistently. Toughness is 7. The wounds have been reduced from 12 wounds to 9 wounds. The attacks have gone up from a maximum 3 previously to 4 now. Leadership has been improved. The save is 3+, and demonic save stays at 5+. But it's interesting to note, even with wounds going down from 12 to 9, the unit now has disgusting resilience, which more than makes up for the 3 wounds over the course of the game. Previously, the Greater Blight Drone had the regeneration that now it doesn't have ability, and previously it had also a pre-move. It was able to move 9 inches, but from what I have seen from the screenshots and the posted information, this ability seems to have been lost, which is of course a quite considerable loss. And the unit explodes on a 4+, but now the new rule says it doesn't affect Nurgle units, which would be quite good for the Death Guard army. Also, the weapons have been quite significantly updated. So the Greater Blight Drone comes equipped with a Bile Maw, a Blight Reaper Cannon, and a Plague Probe. And if we look at the Bile Maw, this has gotten the biggest changes. So the type has changed from a pistol D3 to an assault D6 weapon. The range stays at 12. Now it becomes a plague weapon. The strength previously was 8, AP -2, and damage D3, but now the strength is 7, AP -1, and damage 1, which is of course considerably lower. But now we have the weapon Bile Maw has become an auto hit weapon. So this of course is an improvement, but of course we're losing something on the damage output per attack. But we're getting more attacks with this weapon. The Blight Reaper Cannon stays a heavy 4 weapon with range 36 inches. Now it becomes a plague weapon, but the damage has been nerfed from 2 to 1. So this weapon has been, of course, considerably nerfed by the damage, but of course it has now a plague weapon rule. The Plague Probe, which is the melee weapon of the Greater Blight Drone, is a melee weapon, of course. Now it has the plague weapon ability, and the strength is user strength, AP -2, and the damage now is 1, and before the damage was D3. So again, a considerable nerf, but taking into consideration that the point costs have been so greatly reduced, it still can do some good damage for the points, and I will come back to this in a short moment. So we see a significant improvement on the baseline stats that now don't have a brackets, so always 14-inch move and no degradation of the attacks or strength. Additionally, also +1 attack. The disgusting resilience counteracts the lost wounds, and the cost is halved, so this is really important. The weapons overall have lost damage, but they gain the plague weapon ability for additional death card synergies, and the pile maw changes type completely, so now it becomes a 12-inch plague flamer, which also bodes good for other death card plague flamer weapons. So let's look at some of these weapon changes, the stats, what they do for average damage. So here I'm just comparing the new and the old weapon stats. So first the bile maw, with the green lines are the damage with the new profile, and the black, gray-black is the previous rule. And the new bile maw is almost as good as the old profile, having more shots on average and being an auto hit weapon. So even if the damage per shot is lower, you get more, you get the auto hit that helps, and you get more shots. If we look at the Blight Reaper cannon, of course, the new profile is gives considerably less damage as expected, because basically we have the same number of shots, but now they're damage 1 instead of damage 2. So of course the average damage goes down. And the Plague Probe in melee, the old and the new profile stay basically the same, almost the same. The better weapon skill of the Greater Blight Drone now and the +1 attack counteract the D3 damage loss, and now only have 1 damage. But this is comparing the stats and not taking into account the point cost. So now if I look at the damage per point cost, so here I'm comparing the old and new weapon stats per 100 points. So here is the ranged damage with the old profiles costing 255 points, and the ranged, the new, the bile maw and the cannon together 425 points. So this is the damage per 100 points. And here we can see that we have a much improved range damage per point cost. And the same is true for melee, much improved performance per 100 points than the previous cost and the previous stats of the unit. So overall, the unit should be doing more damage now with a new cost and a new profiles. So some final thoughts and summary for this short video. The Greater Blight Drone has gotten the updated rules in the Imperial Armour Compendium. I have to stress out that this is the review I have been able to see online. I don't have the compendium yet. What is reported so far is that the Greater Blight Drone has a better stat line. It's non-bracketed. It has improved weapon skill and +1 attack, and basically it becomes the fastest death card unit with a consistent 14-inch move that doesn't degrade. It has gotten some reduced number of wounds, but getting the disgusting resilience makes up for it. The weapons damage have been nerfed. Multi-damage normally goes down. Previously, all the weapons had multi-damage, but now down to 1. But all the weapons have gotten now the plague weapon ability. And most importantly, the cost has been reduced in half. So from 255 points down to 225 points, making the damage per point considerably better. So basically you can field 2 of them now for the price of 1 before. And in a subsequent video I will be comparing it with the other Daemon Engines of the Death Guard army. So this concludes the short video on the Greater Blight Drone. What are your thoughts about the new profile of the Greater Blight Drone? Do you have some experience using them with the old rules, and do you look forward to use the new rules with this weapon, with this unit? If you like this video, please leave some comments and subscribe to the channel, where I will be posting more Death Card Tactics videos going forward. So with these words, GeneralJannis is signing out. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye.